looks like it worked. I tried to do some kind of like scheduled live or something like that. It's still bright around me. Going live a bit early today. What are we doing? We're making smash burgers. So I have my phone propped up in a piece of tape right now, so I can't really see the chat all that well. But it looks like people are joining. We're gonna just wait. We're just gonna wait for more people to join. But yeah, just to give you the scoop, yo, Jay Garcia, what's up? Hope you're doing good, member of the channel. Thank you so much, man. But the title's a bit, yo, Galaxy, what's up? Hope you're doing good also. Yeah, I haven't live streamed in a bit, but yo, Aiden, what's up also? Yo, hope everyone's doing good. I don't know why I'm acting all rapper. But we're doing smash burgers today. Never made smash burgers before, yo. Melanarbs. I'm not too sure. Sorry about that. But we're doing smash burgers today. We're going to do a bit of eating and talking. And yo, let me know in chat. Should I make French fries or not? I'm debating. Should I make French fries or not? If you could let me know in the chat down below. And I have the potatoes ready. I might do another potato. I'm famished, fam. All I had to eat today was a few pieces of chocolate and an energy bar. So, yo, Aiden is saying I should make the French fries. Okay, if that's the consensus, we're going to do that. So, anyways, all that to say, we're going to be making smashed burgers. Just make frozen potato. Nah, we don't have any. We don't have any. Jay Garcia may or may not be stuck in a mountain. Snap. But okay. So everyone's saying yes to the French fries. And just a disclaimer, I'm not going to be using oil. It's too time consuming. So I'm going to do it in the air fryer crispy setting. If you could leave a like, I would appreciate it. Anyways, with that being said, I just want to get to it. I haven't made smash burgers in my life. Yo, Patrick Connerton, what's up? Hope you're doing good. I've never made smash burgers in my life. Yo, thank you for being a member of the channel also, Patrick. But yeah, I've never made smash burgers in my life. But yeah, we're gonna try it today. And okay, disclaimer: the buns. I went grocery shopping today, guys, and the buns, it was too much. And my mom, she grows beautiful lettuce, so we got the beautiful lettuce today. So yeah, we might be doing lettuce wraps instead. Cause unfortunately for the bread, I only bought these rolls. We might do sandwiches. We might do sandwiches. Not today though. In a future live. And I also bought this sauce. Cause this is going to be for a live, maybe on Saturday, guys. Maybe on Saturday. But look at I bought this T-bone steak. And guess how much you think this T-bone steak was? Like just spam your guesses down below, and I'll reveal the price. It's 600. It's 610 grams, 0.6 kg. So what's that? It's like one. I'm not too sure. 1.5 pounds. I'm not too sure. This T-bone steak, and I don't think you're going to be able to guess it, guys. But yeah, that's right. That's right. If you could leave your guesses down below, I'll reveal the price in 10, 9, 8. $100 by Galaxy. Okay, Galaxy is not that close. Far off. This was $8.06. $8.06 Canadian. No, $8.06 Canadian. Although this is ungraded, I paid $8.06 Canadian. Yeah, so this is probably close. Yeah, OMG is right. At least 50. Nah, fam. Nah. So this is probably worth like 50 US dollars. No, so I bought this for like $5 US, $6 US. I'm not too sure of the conversion rate right now, but we're going to wait to see. Thank you so much, yo. Are you in Ontario? Not anymore. Well, maybe not anymore. I'm going to stop with the games, but yeah. So that's going to be on a future live. Yo, 30 people in chat. I appreciate it, guys. So like I said, I think we're going to start off with the potatoes. So it's such a steal indeed. So let me just try to angle the camera here so everything looks nice. And maybe before I cut the potatoes, I'll cut the tomatoes so I don't have to wash the board so much. And then yeah, we'll take it from there. So like I said, for those who are just joining the stream right now, we're going to be doing. Can you do a fan meetup? Yo, I don't know if like people really want to meet me in person, if you know what I mean. Like, okay, let me just try to get as much as I can here. Because I want to get the faucet also without doxing myself. Okay, I think that's going to be the limit today, guys. So I should be cooking here, eh? Okay, and let me just set up my second phone. Yo, I came prepared today, guys. My second phone. Although it's only at 45% battery. So I can see the chat. So in the meantime, before we start all this cooking, if you could just leave a like on this live stream, it would help me out so much, guys. I appreciate it. And okay, that's enough for all the YouTube begging and pleading. So yeah, we're going to do air potatoed French fries, and we're going to be doing lettuce wraps, like I said. And we're not doing lettuce wraps because I'm like vegan. Well, obviously I'm vegan or anything like that, but because buns are just too expensive, if you know what I mean. Too expensive. But yeah, let me just quickly pull up this live stream on this phone, and so I can just follow the chat, because this is a bit far away here. Let me just try to angle it a bit better. And when I'm washing my hands, yeah, okay, you could kind of see me. I should have done all of this. Louisiana, indeed. Yo, Erica, what's up? Are you in Canada or Japan right now? I'm in North America. I'm gonna leave it at that. Tomorrow, this meat right here, this meat, I don't want to like zoom up too much because of like the address of the supermarket, but this meat right there, I bought for 30% off. So tomorrow we're going to be doing nachos with that leftover meat. So this is my old phone, and you can see it's taking so long to pull. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Rice bowl live. And I think we're good to go. Oh, there's an ad. Yay, 5 cents to me. But yo, Peachy Pixels, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Mark, make some Kung Pao. Yo, Kung Pao? Yo, I don't know how to make that, but a stir fry is definitely an option in the future. So let me just quickly, here we go. Yo, what's the issue? Mystery meat, okay. I just, like, honestly, I just want to see the comments. Yo, thank you so much to everyone who left a like, though. But okay, let's quickly make this, barking for bacon. Yo, it is what it is. Alright, let's go. No more time to waste. Am I in frame? I am in frame. So we're going to just start off with the tomatoes, like I said, because we don't wanna like start doing onions and potatoes and all these vegetables you kind of need to cook, right? Before we do the tomatoes, because then we're gonna have to end up washing the cutting board so many times. So we're just gonna take. So what time is it? What time is this? This is not going to be a 5-minute meal. It's 8:28. Let's see what time I finish cooking. So just washing the tomato real quickly. If I had a second camera, definitely show you the view. I got this cloth out, and I got this mainly to dry the lettuce. But recently, as in yesterday, I want to talk about something that kind of like, it didn't bother me. Okay, it's an exaggeration. It didn't bother me, but I watched something like on YouTube yesterday, go figure, and I was kind of shocked. And it was this lawyer lady talking about her salary. So, I guess I'll talk about that later, cause like snap. I was gonna say dang, but the other version of dang, but yeah. Okay, it is what it is. Let's start with the bacon. So I haven't made a hamburger in a while, so I guess I should start by coring off the tomato. Yeah, I really butchered that tomato. Should have used a different knife. How's the angle, by the way? I think the angle's good. But yeah, we're gonna cut them really thin, so they're not like sliding all over the place. So we're gonna go with this thickness right now. And yeah, if you could just let me know about the angle. Yo, what's up, BG? Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, good angle. It's okay. Thank you so much. So you're able to see the food right? The lighting's okay also? So yeah, we got the tomato going right here. Yeah, anyways. And yeah, that just pops right out. No, with that on a separate plate here, we could. My mom recently bought these plates at IKEA. Looks good, eh? Thank you. Good view for everything. Alright, thank you so much. So yeah, we'll just start doing the tomatoes here. And I guess while we're at it, I can quickly do the lettuce. And the lettuce, we just want it to be super dry, right? Because we're gonna be turning this into lettuce wraps. And then I guess we'll move on to the potato and onion after that. But like I said, started preparing these leaves. I cut them off so you could see these beautiful lettuce leaves. I don't want to drop water all over the place. I'll just give them one nice last wash, and then we'll pat them dry. But man, I have an exam tomorrow, guys. So I don't know how long I could be streaming, but you know, oh, this leaf is like moldy. Yeah, so I don't know how long I could be streaming or anything like that because I have to study for my exam tomorrow. And yeah, I never thought I would be like 28 years old, close to 30 years old, and still having to stress out about exams, right? Because, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, though. But yeah, I'm going to just pat these dry real nice. Real nice so we don't have any moisture situation. Yo, why is it bending? And honestly, I'm an iceberg lettuce type of guy. Not that anyone asked, but I'm an ice. Yo, are the windows open or closed? I think they're closed. I don't want the whole street to hear that I'm live streaming, you know, because that's kind of weird. But yo, Peachy Pixels. I know I don't get notice of your vids much as before. Yo, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yo, I apologize. Usually I try to read everyone in chat, but yo, just because I'm like cooking at the same time, you know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to have to concentrate on the lettuce. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like if you cook, you know what I mean. I think, oh, this one is a bit sunburned. Whatever. I'll just eat it. Delicious. Anyways, let's quickly dry these up. But yeah, never thought at 28 years old I was going to be like, yo, I have to study for an exam tomorrow. But here I am. Here I am. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, we're just going to quickly, yeah, this is the no good piece I was talking about before. That was kind of sunburned. I'll just take that part off, and I mean, I guess it's okay. And I think I peeled more than I need. And for those who are just joining the chat right now, indeed, we're doing lettuce wraps. But the issue is, I wanted to do regular smash burgers. I have cheese. Should I use cheese, guys? I have Havarti cheese. But, yeah, I wanted to do regular smash burgers, but man, buns are too expensive, you know. I was like, yo, am I really going to pay $4 for, like, buns? And, yeah, I changed my mind. Even though I got a good deal on the steak, for those who are just joining now also, I got a $8 deal for, so that's like six US dollars, by the way, for, like a pound and a half of T-bone steak. So, yeah, we'll probably cook that up, I think, on Saturday. Tomorrow we'll do the nachos, and then Friday I might see a friend, you know. I might see a friend. So yeah, no time to live stream. No time to live stream, unfortunately. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And this lettuce, I just had a bite of it. Honestly, it's quite bitter. But you know, I think it's going to balance out well with the greasy meat and the cheese. If I do add cheese, not that big of a fan of cheeseburgers. But yeah, how's everyone in the chat doing, you know? Like, I haven't live streamed in a while. Yo, 16 likes, 27 viewers. I appreciate it so much, guys. But yeah, how's everyone in the chat doing, you know? Because, yo, it's show and tell. It's like, yeah, it's me in front of the camera, but, you know, like, you're equally as important because this is like a two-way interaction, you know? It's not just me talking. If, like, I want to know because it's like, I kind of gave an update, I think, on what I was up to, just studying, really busy with the studies. My parents aren't home tonight. My folks aren't home tonight, so that's why I'm live streaming. But yeah, you know, I'm just wondering how everyone else is doing it. It seems like, yo, a lot of people are commenting, and I'm not getting the updates on this side of the phone. Yo, that's kind of a problem. Yo, man, that's kind of an issue. Yeah, okay, now it's updated. Yo, Vong, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Go study. No, yeah. Yo, it's called prepping, Vong. It's called prepping. But yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I don't want this to take too long, guys. So I'm gonna try to hurry up a bit. But yeah, peeled off a bunch of lettuce. But yeah, hope everyone is doing good. Other than that, you know, unfortunately, not that much new on my end. At least when I was working, you know, I always had the workplace stories, and it's like there's something new going on in work, and I was just like dynamic environment. Like on a CV, when you see like this is a dynamic environment, and you have to be adaptable. It's like a lot of the time I feel like it's not really true, but this last place I worked at, it was true. Anyways, okay, so we'll just quickly get to the potatoes now, and we'll quickly do some. Cut it into the French fry style. I guess I still need this cloth, but yeah, we'll just quickly cut it to the French fry style. Honestly, I would want to cut more potatoes, but yeah, you know, if I cut too much and can't eat it, you know, it's kind of whack also. So yeah, I think we'll leave it to 3, maybe 4. I don't know. I still have the Ninja Creamy tonight. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it at 3. So anyways, just quickly, and you can see the shape's a bit irregular, so how should I do this? Should I do potato wedges, potato cubes, or potato fries? I'm trying to think right now. I think I like wedges the most. Does anyone have does anyone have a preference on how I cut the potatoes? Because if not, I think I'm just gonna just go freestyle here. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yo, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in chat, but I'm sorry, I can't monitor this right now. But you and my mama, look, I don't know, I can't monitor this right now. I'm sorry. I have to deal with this dinner. But yeah, okay, I'll just go freestyle. So, and try to get them extra crispy today. Although there's no guarantees that's going to happen. One can only hope, right? And in life, sometimes it's important to be hopeful. But who am I to say, right? Oh, yo, this potato's a bit spoiled, actually. It is what it is. Not going to throw it out. And again, if I was working at a restaurant or something right now, like, okay, maybe I wouldn't serve a borderline spoiled potato to the customer. But you know, for me, it's just me. So if I get sick, it's my fault. You know, it's you know what I mean. It's like. It won't be my first time getting food poisoning. So yeah, we're just gonna go for a nice potatoey fry shape. But yeah. Anyways, just quickly cut those. Let me just I don't think you could see the angle that well. So yeah, let me just quickly cut those. Oh, I guess something that's new is we used to have this guy in my class who. Probably like 40 years old. Definitely not in his 30s. I mean, you never know, but I don't think he was in his 30s. And kind of had a meltdown one class because we had to do a research project and it wasn't in the outline. Or like I don't really understand why he had this meltdown. It was kind of weird. I mean, I understand why, because it's like he was overwhelmed with all the schoolwork. But yo, he disappeared. He's no longer with us. And okay, disappeared as in like not passed away, but he dropped out. So I'm kind of shocked by that. I thought he was gonna stick around, but we started at 22 kids for this course. We're down to 15, I think, 16. So surprisingly, oh, I did a bad cut right there, guys. But surprisingly, a tricky course. It is what it is. I guess it doesn't. These jobs don't come easy. But anyways, we're coming to the end of these potatoes. I'll just cut a few more of these fries. And I'm not gonna lie. Kind of tricky to live stream while cooking at the same time, because you have to think about what you're going to say, and then after that, you know what I mean. It's not like just cooking. Like if I was in a restaurant, this would just be. But that's not entertainment, you know. It's like you have to talk. See, I don't know what's going on with my phone here. I'm kind of losing track of the chat. I apologize, guys. Yo, Vaughn said hi. What's up? Aiden, what's up? Also, yo, okay, I'm not too sure what's happening. But I'm hoping it's nothing too bad, you know, because I don't want this to be I want this to be a friendly live stream, if you know what I mean. And anyways, with all that being said, it's kind of hard to live stream while cooking. And not gonna lie, when you go on YouTube vertical lives, there's not much going on. Like a lot of people are scamming kids, I find, on vertical live streams. But it is what it is. I had to go on Twitch recently to kind of do some research, some market analysis, if you know what I mean. Because YouTube lives, I don't know, dude. It's not that helpful. And I see people cooking while streaming at the same time, but they're not continuously talking. They're not really interacting with the chat. And me, my big thing when I used to live stream, like, I'm talking as if I've been live streaming a long time. I've been live streaming for 1 year now. We're coming up to a year, I think. Or no, we've passed a year. But me, one of my big things is like chat interaction. Like a lot of people, they only read comments if they get like a donation or a super chat or something like that. But me, I prided myself, quote unquote, in reading all the comments. But recently, when I do these cooking live streams, it's a bit tricky to just like cook this in a timely manner while reading all the comments. So I want to apologize for that because it's like we're kind of like going away from my roots, if you know what I mean. So if you have a question, comment, or concern, if you have something that you want to have addressed, please stick till the eating portion of this, which is probably going to be in half an hour, honestly. But please stick around till the eating portion of this, and yeah, that's when I'm going to be able to more read the chat in detail, this and that. But yo, 31 people, yo, looks like Shuriken Zone is in chat again. I apologize because yeah, streaming early today. Got an exam tomorrow. Oh, my lettuce. Got an exam tomorrow, so we got quite a bit of French fries. So I'm just going to quickly rinse these off, drop off the starch. You know the drill. You know the drill. We've seen this a gajillion times on. Yo, this one is extra large. Don't want to be wasting water either. But yeah, this one is extra large. But yeah, we're just going to quickly rinse these off and get all the starch, or most of the starch at least, And then we'll pack these dry, preheat the air fryer, and then get on to the meat. And I think that's what a lot of people were waiting for. Again, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm about, my name is The Rice Bowl. Or, look, my parents gave me a different name, but on YouTube I'm known as Rice Bowl. And on this channel, oh, speaking about potatoes, my bad for changing the subject though. Speaking about potatoes, I used to have contact allergies with potatoes, and that was a problem when I worked in restaurants, not gonna lie. But yeah, I seem to have grown out of it. So okay, I think we got most of the starch off these, and I mean, the water's still pretty bubbly, but it is what it is. And if I had a cameraman right now, it would be fantastic. Maybe when my brother comes back, I can live stream a few days with him. I think in October, I'm not too sure. Yo, thank you for the wishes, Shuriken. I appreciate it. Yeah, so yo, I don't think Shuriken knows what I'm up to right now. And I don't think the people in chat know who Shuriken is. But Shuriken's like a regular of the channel. So yo, thank you for leaving comments on the shorts recently also. But kind of like we got a lot of these like fries, I guess, from 3 Little Potatoes. I was going to do like 5 or 6, but my air fryer can't stand all that, I think. So we're going to just quickly dry these, and then should I do caramelized onions, or your family searching for you? Yo, Momochi, what's up? Regular of the channel also. But should I do yo, Aiden, thank you so much. Just try my best. I don't know if I'm good at cooking or not. I know a thing or two, and people have paid me to cook at their restaurants, but yo, there's definitely better people out there, definitely. So you can always learn. Yo, Gilly, what's up? But for people who are joining right now, we're doing lettuce wraps. And I wanted to do regular smash burgers, but we're going to be doing smash burger lettuce wraps because the buns were too expensive. Yo, if you've been watching from the start, yo, this story is starting to get old, I think. But should I do caramelized onions? Let me know in the chat below. Should I bother, or we also have hot banana peppers. But yeah, we have a lot going on today. Caramelized onions. Aight. Okay. We're going to do the caramelized onions, I guess. So let me just quickly coat these in oil and get the air fryer going. Yeah, get the air fryer going, because we don't want these to start discoloring, if you know what I mean. So, what was that? I don't know. So we got the dried potatoes. Not going to use soap right now because, you know, I'm just touching veggies. And I'll just get the air fryer preheated. We're going to get this going right now, and I'm going to just do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it here today, guys, because I don't want the smoke detector. Do you see me? Yeah, you see me. Okay. Because I don't want the smoke detector to start going like crazy. Yeah, we have problems with the plugs. They're kind of like tight, so I have to. Yeah. Okay, we got it in. Perfect. So, how are we going to do this here? We could go like this, air fry at 390, and then we'll toss the potatoes, toss these beautiful potatoes in some oil, and hopefully they're going to crisp up. Yo, Yuki31, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being a member of the channel. If I missed a member, I apologize. I'm just trying to like multitask, and I had the information here actually, but for some reason, yeah, my phone's glitching out. Maybe can I get the live stream chat back? I don't know. It worked well the other day when we did the live streams, but yeah, this phone is basically unusable. But here we go, making smash burgers live. But it's clickbait, guys. It's clickbait. It's clickbait. Yo, Belladonna, what's up? Hope you're doing good. But the Shuriken Zone, a word to chat. Rice Bowl is a humble man, but the truth is that he really knows what he's doing in the kitchen. His techniques are always on point. Yo, I don't know about that, but like, I don't know what I'm doing with the soldering iron, and unfortunately, I busted my mic. So yeah, we're just going to do a light coat of oil. I don't think we need to do like too much. Obviously, the more the better, but we could try to keep this relatively healthy. Toss it up in the oil. I'll try to cook. I'll try to kind of explain what I'm doing, I guess. I could probably put more oil, but it's too late. I already said a light touch of oil, so yeah, it's too late now, unfortunately. So we got the potatoes ready, we got the lettuce, we got the tomatoes ready, as you could see, or maybe not. As you could see, don't want to dox myself, but yo, Belladonna, how was your day? Yo, my day was good, honestly. I drove my folks to the airport. They're gone for the next 5 or 6 days, and it's not really a situation where like, yo, it's time to party, this and that, you know. I like living with my parents and all that, but I have to study, you know. I have to study for the exams. So, but that being said, I might go to the pub. The bar was my friend. This Friday night after class. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I don't think I'll do an IRL live stream as much as I would love to, because I don't want to dox myself. And there's going to be a non-zero chance this onion is moldy, because you know a lot of the stuff we have in here, not gonna lie, is pretty old. This one does seem to be okay. The angle isn't that great though. I apologize. So here we go. But yeah, I think live streaming is something I really do enjoy, and if I was living alone or like not with my parents, basically, I would do it every night, like while making dinner. I don't know like how many people would be interested in that. And it's not like I can't do it when my parents are home, but it's like it's awkward, you know. Like I don't know how many of you in chat, like I talked about this briefly last time we did the whole bout of live streaming when my parents weren't home. But okay, looks like this is ready, so I'll just quickly get this in the air fryer. I mean, that didn't really sizzle. It is what it is, though. And we're going to turn on the vents. And yo, today I actually got my apron. And for those who are wondering, like, huh, Rice Bowl spent money on an apron? Nah, this is the apron I got when I used to work in Japan. And yeah, this was like not the standardized uniform. Let me see if I remember how to put this on, because I haven't worn this in a while, you know. You could see we worked hard. How dirty these aprons are. I cleaned them like meticulously. But yeah, this was my uniform back when I was working in Japan. It was 38 people. That's wild. And yo, Bella Joe, thank you so much. Yo, Belladonna had a nice day with her their nieces. Yo, that's good to hear. Also, Momochi, also Rice Bowl, has 26 cars and owns 4 Michelin star restaurants. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Yeah, little pub trip shuriken. Yeah, so you can see this is like a bit long, so I always have to like wrap it like this, and then tie it in the back. I think that's how I used to do it. I'm not too sure, but or no, I think I just did it in the front like this actually, and then I would bow tie it. But yeah, these were aprons at work back when I was working in Japan. But yo, I don't know if anyone would wanna buy an apron from the Rice Bowl channel though, Yuki. Yo, John, what's up? Who do we have here? Peachy Pixels, what's up? Also, when did you leave Japan? So I went to Japan. When did I go to Japan? I went once in July of 2024 of last year, and then I left in October. So I stayed quite a bit, and then I went again to see my grandma at the end of January. It was like January, no, it was like at the beginning of January, and then I came back in February, and yeah, I haven't been home since. Cooking tip: just so there's 2 ways to cut an onion. But I think we'll cut it this way today. And it's kind of hard to talk while like doing like quick cutting. A lot of people on YouTube Shorts, I feel they edit that, they fast forward the cutting, you know. But I try to keep it. Also, what's important if you're working in a restaurant, if you're curious, never leave your knife like this, because when you grab the food, you could cut yourself. So always, yo, am I going bald? Like, yo, was all this hair falling out? My bad, guys. But keep the blade like away from you so you don't cut yourself, and then like it's not as dangerous. So I'm just gonna quickly rinse these onions off. And then, yeah, we're going to see. Like, was a hakama. Yo, Maynak, what's up? But yeah, so quickly, how much can I show without getting doxxed? I'm curious. Okay. Okay, I guess that's the limit. Because then we don't have a curtain right now, so I'll just quickly rinse off these onions. And yo, a lot of people like wonder why I rinse these off, and it's to kind of take the edge off of them. And people didn't believe me when I said that, like back when I started doing YouTube. But I think like George Lopez Alter, whatever his name is, yo, my bad. It's not that I don't respect him. It's just like Kenji Lopez Alt. He made some kind of blog post or something talking about this. So yeah, I think people stopped asking or what, I'm not too sure. But that's going to be it for, I guess I'll refrigerate the hamburger meat because I don't want this we're not using this just yet, so I'm going to keep this refrigerated. Again, for those who are just joining the chat, we have avocados we need to use tomorrow. So tomorrow it's going to be a nacho day. We're going to be making nachos in the air fryer. And so lunch, I'll keep it a bit light, you know. I'll probably have like tofu and daikon radish. But yeah, for lunch, for dinner, so we're going to do air fried nachos. I bought some cheese. Okay, I bought like quite a bit of stuff actually at the supermarket today. It cost me like $98. It is what it is. But now at least that's going to be like at least a while's worth of food. And I also bought like saran wrap, salsa, like stuff, you know. Like stuff that I don't really need right now, so that kind of jacked up the price. It is what it is. But man, I'm feeling nostalgic wearing this apron, you know, because I used to work a lot, you know, and then I kind of moved to part-time hours when my brother started living with us in Japan. But at first I was working like 7 days in a row, 9 days in a row, 6 days, and then I'd have 1 day off. And for some reason, when I'm in Japan, you know, I have some kind of like vitalic energy where I want to move around, do stuff and all that. I don't really seem to have that when I'm over here, unfortunately. Like, I'm always like, want to lay down, watch YouTube. Let's see how the potatoes are doing. We got, are they crisping up? I think they are. But yeah. Yo, my bad, just, I can't follow, the chat completely. Okay, we have to do the onions now. So let me see if we have a good fry pan for that. Yo, am I kind of screwed actually? Are the fry pans in the crud? They're in the washing machine. The fry pan I wanted to use. I guess I could quickly wash it. I mean, not the end of the world. Rather not though, but it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Let me just take out this. This fry pan was a mistake, by the way. This one right here, because I bought it to practice omelets, but turns out it's not. Oh no. Turns out it's like not compatible with our oven. So, or stovetop, or whatever you want to call it. So anyways, okay. Let's try to... Trying to get the best angle for everyone at home. I think you could see inside the pan. And yeah, we're going to just slowly caramelize some onions. I don't want... Oh, this is... Yo, this is creating a lot of steam, actually. Is it normal? Yo, I've never seen the air fryer steam up so much. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the potatoes were pretty wet. Now let's see if I can increase the lighting here. Got the chat in front of me. And man, it's already 9 o'clock. Yo, time flies when you're having a good time, I guess. But okay. These potatoes look really tasty, not gonna lie. I'm excited to try these out. I'm excited for the Ninja Creamy tonight, also banana protein, vanilla frozen dessert, so that's exciting also. Yo, today's menu, yo, seriously though, why is this like steaming up so much? Never had that before. Yeah, so for today's menu, we're doing smash burger lettuce wraps. Smash burger lettuce wraps. We're going to caramelize the onions, cook off the meat. We have everything ready to go, and then after that, munch, and then I'm going to have to study for my exam. So if you want to stick around for another hour, I would appreciate it. If you could just leave a like, a comment down below in the chat. I appreciate it also, helps me out a lot. Yo, you can see this pan also isn't that straight. So before this starts like heating up excessively, I'm just going to quickly add the oil. Yeah, see, it's already smoking, right? This has already reached the smoke point. So if you go further than this, it's going to catch on fire, and that's when my mom freaks out. It's happened quite a bit. When I'm working like at a restaurant or something like that, we're used to blasting everything in high heat, you know. But yeah. Anyways. So my bad. Like, are you guys able to hear me fine though, or it's a bit tricky? Yo, Joshua, what's up? Hope you're doing good, Joshua. Yo, Belladonna, I have a 2 and 3 buttons in the crown. Is that enough to buy your food? More than enough. But yeah, let's quickly caramelize these onions. Or maybe not quickly, because onion caramelization is indeed a labor of love. But yeah, we're going to caramelize these onions. And these potatoes are going also. So for those who are joining, yeah, you can still hear Shuriken. Thank you so much. Okay, Belladonna can't hear me too well. How about if I put the camera here? Is it a bit better? Now you can't see the onions though, but I mean, I don't think you're missing out on maybe. Is it more important if I'm in the frame or if the onions are in the frame? I think it's more important if the onions are in the frame. So I'll put this as your choice. No, I appreciate that, but I'm indecisive sometimes. But yeah, let's quickly wrap these up. And again, I don't know if I don't even know if I'm going to get a good smash on those burgers because I haven't made smash burgers before. But these are coming along nice. I might add a bit of butter. Oh, I also had a shortbread cookie, so I guess my saturated fat intake is already pretty high for the day, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Sometimes you have to indulge. Although this is going to be a pretty indulging past week, actually, because I went to an all-you-can-eat buffet at the casino. And then before that, I had barbecue at home. So, like, we did barbecue steak and all that. POV or salt shaker in the corner. Yo, Jay Garcia knows how it is. I mean, if I ever opened a restaurant, like, just for Belladonna to know, like, if I ever opened a restaurant, like, yeah, I would probably advertise it on this channel, and then, like, inevitably dox myself, but it is what it is, what we do for money, what we do for business. But, I would want to keep everything as cheap as possible, like $5 to $10, you know? I don't know how realistic it would be. I think, like, I would have to have money from outside, like, generating a different type of income, so I'm not reliant on restaurant money. And I think there's a stat out there, right, that 99% of restaurants fail on the first year, and I don't think I would be an exception to that. I saw Doobie Doobop, for those who don't know, really popular food YouTuber, and I don't really watch her videos all that much. I used to watch her shorts, but I don't know. Honestly, look, I don't know what's happening to her recently, but all I know is, like, she had a restaurant, and I think she closed it down, and I don't know if their business was bad or what the story is with that, but I think it's just really hard to be a restaurant owner, a restaurateur, if you know what I mean. Me, what I like about being a cook is, like, you're playing with other people's money, and I just go in and out, do a bit of cleanup, and then that's the story, right? So these are coming along, but we're going to want to caramelize them a bit more. And yeah, speaking of Doobie Doobop, I still can't get over my brother ran into her at an airport. Like, not that he spoke to her or anything, but still, like, small world, honestly. Shuriken Zone, only semi-random. I think I made a video where I threw Hashi one time. I should find and tag you. Tagging works occasionally. Yo, if you tag me in something, yo, definitely I'll take a look. Again, I'm not really on YouTube that much these days, but if I get a notification and someone tags me, yo, I did chin-ups today, guys. That's why, like, I'm losing grip strength, I think. But, yeah, anyways. What was I saying? The world is a small place. I'm going to try to see real quick if we have some butter. Yes, we do. And how are these potatoes coming? Whoa. These... Hello there. See, the moment you stop touching these, they start to burn, so you have to constantly. Hard hands are indeed the real thing. Jay Garcia, allegedly she was never there to help and the staff was overwhelmed. Man, yo, I wonder where that information is from. But yeah, not to be critical of Doobie Doobop or anyone like that. It's just like, I think it's just like such a hard world. Yeah, we're gonna add quite a bit of butter today, folks, because I'm on camera. That's why. if I was cooking this for myself, I would add maybe half that quantity. But yeah, today we have people watching from home, so. But okay, yeah. Anyways, so like just to go back to the story, it's like not me being critical of Doobie Doobop or anything like that, but it's like restaurants are definitely not something to just jump into, I find. So I don't know if she had past experience or like I say, you know, I'm not a Doobie Doobop fan. So I don't follow every single move and like know her past and all that. But I think like if you have no restaurant experience and you start a restaurant like first time, like already that's kind of an uphill battle, you know. Even me, you know, I've worked at like 5 places now. I think I've worked at quite a bit of places. But I don't feel confident to open a restaurant. And I don't know like if it's just me being scared of like not being confident enough in my cooking for people to serve it to people, you know, because like for the most part I just cook for myself and my family. Even then it's like my parents and my brother. It's not like I cook for my friends or anything like that. So yeah, there's that aspect, like me kind of being, I don't know if scared's the proper word, probably not, but me still feels like I could like learn more, be better before I open a restaurant. And also the whole business aspect, you know, I have no experience in that. And I saw one of the owners, actually the place where I worked where the Red Apron, the owner, he used to work 90 hours a week minimum, probably more. Caramelized onions. Oh, these fries are getting burnt, so I think we're gonna cut them here. And unfortunately, we may have burnt the fries, so let's quickly. I mean, pretty borderline. I think for air fryer, that's the best we're gonna get though. Yo, Organic, what's up? JC, long time no see. Hope you're doing good also. Yuki31. Yeah, yo, JC, thanks for tuning into a live. I appreciate that. Yuki31, how do you get over it if you're burning yourself? I know it's simple action, but I can never pick up the pan to flip the stuff in it. Yeah, yo, I used to be scared also, honestly. And not to really burn myself, but to like drop the food and waste it. It's just practice. It's like YOLO, right? And you have to have like the good heat level, a good grease, because now the pan's starting to get cold, so you can see the food's not flipping as well. Caramelized onions once again, but yeah, so I think we just need to cook the meat now, which is indeed pretty exciting, not gonna lie. Oh, I have a thing right here. By the way, sneak peek for one of the future videos. But yeah, I'm gonna take the onions off the pan. And I think I'm gonna quickly do a quick wash. Quickly do a quick wash on one of the fry pans actually, because this is the one I want to use to do the smash burgers. I mean, looks pretty clean. Not gonna risk it though. Dishwasher has, it is a Ninja Creamy, and we're gonna have that for dessert tonight, hopefully. But okay, I'll just put all of this away, quickly wash the pan. And again for those who are watching from home, first time viewership, it's my first time doing smash burgers. So I don't know how they're going to turn out. I'm kind of excited. I've only ate smash burgers once in my life, and not gonna lie, I found them to be pretty greasy for what it is. But also it's like, am I really going to be the guy who's complaining about a hamburger being greasy? Like, that's kind of dry, you know? But yeah, let's clean as we go. So we don't have a huge thing at the end to clean up. Alright. And now I'm just going to quickly wash this pan that's in here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I could get a good shot of the pan that's in here. But yo, my bad if I'm missing some people in the chat. It's not on purpose. I just want everyone to know it's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. It's just trying to balance everything that's going on, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Here we go. This is clean enough, I think. Does any of this? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use some of that barkeeper's friend later on. It's not going to be today, guys. It's not going to be today. We have some burgers to cook. Yo, Bello Joe, what's up? Healthy Me also, what's up also? Yo, JC, it's good to see you too. Gotta figure out why I haven't been getting notifs anymore. Yo, low-key, sometimes I wonder if I got shadow banned or something like that ever since I left Japan. Even though my YouTube says that they don't shadow ban. But, nah, shadow ban is just me complaining. I don't think I got shadow banned, but, kind of fell off, if you know what I mean. I kind of fell off, so I'm gonna have to power up. I don't know, I don't think I need oil, right, to do smash burgers. Maybe I'll just add a touch of it, though, just to be sure. I think I'll try to season this pan as, like, to the best of my abilities. I have to take this air fryer. I have to get this out of the way. And if I sound tired, guys, you know, I kind of had a full day today, so yeah, this is like burning hot actually. I kind of had a full day today, guys, so I'm a bit tired. Yeah, I think I skipped a few comments. The Shuriken Zone. If you decide to open a restaurant, I know, you do your homework and make a good showing, and those fries still be good for sure. Yo, I appreciate that, Shuriken. I appreciate that. Like, I don't want to serve people crap, you know, if they were to come to my restaurant. But these fries, I guess for like 20-minute fries, it is what it is. Yeah, pretty good actually. Yeah, I'm for that. Although they're probably going to be soggy by the time it's to eat. Let me just move these out of the way, you know, because we have limited counter space, guys. I'll leave this here for now, and I think we'll come back to it after. In the meantime, man, oh, my bad, JC. I almost hid the user. But I think we're going to start doing the lo and behold, the smash burgers. Yeah, and the real reason why I'm wearing this apron is because I don't want it to like splatter all over me. I don't want the smash burger juice to splatter all over me, if you know what I mean. And like I said, you know, we'll keep a bit of, oh, it's probably still hot here. Yeah, I'm not going to put the meat directly on that. But we'll probably keep, just a bit for the nachos tomorrow. So I think what I'll start off was yo, does anyone have recommendations for this? I didn't really research. Do you like induction? Yo, induction is good, I'll say, because it doesn't like heat up the whole kitchen, because it's not like a flame, right? Yeah, okay, this is coming back. But yeah, cooking burgers on the stovetop could definitely get messy. Indeed. So I'm gonna try to be careful today. But I think for smash burgers, the trick is to do like little balls that you smash down, right? So we're gonna try that today and then keep the rest. Even though this expires today, I think we'll be fine using it a bit of it tomorrow for the nachos, you know, because I want the nachos to somewhat be. Yo, this was more expensive than the T-bone steak. Sometimes you just can't win. So I'll just get a bit of that meat. I think that's enough. I don't know. Yo, does this look like enough? I think it is. And yeah, just try to form a ball. I don't really want to get this hand dirty, because yeah, I'm just going to make some loosely packed balls. Again, we're doing this for the first time, right here, right now on the Rice Bowl channel, and I don't know how these are going to turn out. I mean, I'm hopeful, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I should compact these a bit more, because they're going to be smashed down anyways, right? I'm going to try to keep them roughly the same size. And should I add cheese though? Should I add cheese? Yo, should I add cheese? I only have some kind of white cheese. It's not even American cheddar. But should I add cheese? That's the question. I'm debating whether or not to add cheese. Make double cheeseburgers, or should I just make a regular double hamburger? I don't know. It smells okay. Always cheese? Okay. Shuriken says no cheese. Bella Joe says always cheese. I wonder if this is going to be enough food. I mean, if I do 2 double hamburgers, I mean, this could still fill spectacularly, because I don't know like how compact these need to be packed. But I think this is good enough. I think if we do I think I'll do 1 cheese, 1 without. I think that's going to be the way to go. And yeah, the rest of this meat I'll keep for I'll keep it for tomorrow. Here, let me try to pack this up. For tomorrow. Like I said, I have to study tonight, so I don't want to have a huge cleanup situation at the end of this and like having to clean up in silence. I'm not a fan of single-use plastic as much as the next guy, but I bought some today, so let's see how this works. I think it's from here I need to open it. It's hard to say. But yeah, I wanna wrap this meat really tight, because I don't want it to start oxidizing in the fridge, you know. Mystery cheese. Okay, we'll do 1 with cheese, 1 with single-use plastic bowl. I mean, I try, honestly. I try to limit here and there, you know, where I can. But not gonna lie, like, you know, sometimes it's discouraging. Like, if you work at a food factory, like, I don't know if anyone in chat's ever worked in a food factory, but like, yo, how does this even work? So I got this, okay. And now what? And then what? Yeah, if you ever worked in a food factory and if you saw like the amount of plastic that's used, yo, some people would have a heart attack aneurysm. Like, okay, this I don't want to screw up, because this is like, this seems important. All right, okay, we're back on track. Okay, now what? I think I don't know where this fits in though. I think I have to. Yeah, I can't seem to figure this out, guys. Are there instructions? Oh, here we go. Instructions. Gently lift bottom. Remove the side flaps. OMG. So how this works is this goes on. I mean, and then I tear this off. I tear this off. And this should go right back in. I mean, oh no. It is what it is. We got it to work. Yo, Bella Joe used to work. Okay, so Bella Joe used to work in a food factory. And I don't know, like, if Bella Joe can attest to what I'm saying, but am I wrong? Like, is it only at the places I worked at where the plastic use was absolutely insane? And I'm not saying that, like, I'm not using the insane word, by the way, to, like, get a reaction or something like that. It's actually insane the amount of plastic these food factories use. Yo, Anupama, what's up? Hope you're doing good. The Shuriken Zone, I recently read that they dissolved all the organic material in the human brain and they're left with something like 7 grams of microplastics. That's a whole plastic fork's worth, yo. The blood-brain barrier, or whatever they call it, but yeah, apparently we're filled up with microplastics in our body, and there's not much we could do about it, but it is what it is, you know, it is what it is at this point. I think it's irreversible damage we're causing to our bodies. Belja, I used to work at a greeting card store. They would send us the cards. I'm sorry, my keyboard is not. They would send one card in a huge box. Yeah, yo, it's like I feel like honestly, like yo, I'm all for the environment and all that, but it's like I feel like as much effort I put in, it's like it doesn't offset what these companies are doing, you know. And yo, I'm not here to be like yo, it's like down with the companies and all that, but like. Yo, sometimes it's really bad, guys. Sometimes it's really bad. Okay. Maybe I could do a zoom up shot for the meat, just for the meat portion. Yeah, when we get to that, I'll zoom up to the meat for everyone at home to see. But yeah, we're gonna get this ripping hot. I'm gonna get a few spatulas ready, also. I think I'll have one bigger one bigger spatula to smash everything down, and I'll have a smaller spatula. Yo, I'm getting really tired, guys. I have to get this food going ASAP. I'll have a smaller spatula to flip the meat, and the trusty salt shaker. All right, so let's get a nice angle for the people at home. Yo, this is like a one-man cooking show. We want this to be ripping hot. It's slowly getting there, And like I said, for the people at home, who are just joining, it's my first time. Like, memes aside, it's my first time making smash burgers. So I don't know how this is going to go. I tend to... Yeah, we're almost there, But okay, let's get this... Let's get this going. And I guess, like, if it doesn't work out, we'll just have, like, a beefy salad tonight. Yeah, this is smoking hot. Alright, let's go. And I just smash it down. Like, this is the technique, right? Yo, this is... Good thing, yo, I'm gonna... I think this is the technique. I mean, this looks good. I'm not one to complain. A bit of salt. That was quite a bit of salt. And it's just, hopefully I could just flip this. Oh, that looks good. I mean, that's definitely... That's definitely possible in my books. Yeah, let's see if we could get a good yeah, it's a bit hard to see, I think, but I'm just gonna try to do this real fast, so you can see all the smoke. I'm gonna just jack this up to the max, I think. But yeah. Just peel all of this off. Yeah, okay. I think that's a success, guys. We're going for the next one before we lose our momentum here. I'm really happy with how this is turning out, actually. And I don't think the fire alarm is going to go off either, thankfully. But yeah, we're going to come with the flip, I think. And try to peel off all that good stuff at the same time. Yeah, oh no, a bit stiff. But that's okay. And then do a quick flip. Yeah, I think this is a success. Yeah, really good. Nice and salty. We're getting a nice crust. Yeah, when I flip it, the crust isn't as nice, I guess, but yo, it is what it is. Okay, let's hurry up, because I don't want to cause a fire or anything, if you know what I mean. Like a grease fire. And that could still, like, very much happen. This is what I'm going to do, extra large. For the big eaters at home. Yeah, yo, sorry about the cheese. I'm gonna have to skip the cheese, I think. Yeah, perfect. It really is. And we have one more here. Yeah, sorry for the person who wanted the cheeseburger, my bad. It's not, yo, 51 likes today. Thank you so much, guys, I appreciate it. Yeah. And going in with the last one now. I'm starting to really smoke up, so. Again, I apologize for like the lack of interaction. I'm just really trying to get this under control first. Then I'll go back to the comments. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, and yo, Seth, what's up? Hope you're doing good, Seth. Long time no see. Yeah, Shuriken, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just this last one. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I may have nailed this one, guys. I may have nailed this one. Oh, what's happening with my French fries? Okay, I'll try to get all this burnt stuff off. Oh, I still can. As much of it as I can, at least. Alright. Well, I'm happy with how these turned out. We're just going to wash them. Not a wash, but put some stuff away. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm absolutely positively supercalifragilistically exhausted. And thankfully for the studying, like, it's not going to be too much because it's already stuff I learned in a previous course. So I might keep the studying a bit light tonight, guys. But yeah, okay. So let's quickly do the lettuce wraps. I'm not gonna lie, like I already know it's probably best to do the lettuce wraps in paper, right? What do you call it? The wax paper. But yo, that's kind of wasteful, you know. That's kind of wasteful. But yeah, this is what the burgers look like. I mean, it doesn't really show on camera, but they have a nice color. They're pretty smashed down, not gonna lie. And we got the caramelized onions, all that jazz, you know. Let me get you guys back. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I'll use this cloth after. And I think it's going to be time to assemble dinner. Should I add ketchup to this? So I don't know how look, like I say, it's my first time doing a lettuce wrap. It's my first time doing a smash burger. So yeah, a lot of firsts today, a lot of firsts. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best course of action. Obviously, like the best thing to do, I think, would have been to use wax paper, like I said, but can't be bothered. And does this just wrap? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this, guys. So I'll add one smash burger. No, I got these paper thin also. And then I'll add some. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna add. Do we have ketchup? Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna add a touch of ketchup. A touch of ketchup. And then we'll go on with another smash burger. How's the angle, by the way? The angle's pretty good. But yeah, we'll go on with another smash burger. And then we'll go on with some onions. Caramelized onion. Homemade caramelized onions. Homemade caramelized onions. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And then I think we'll go on with a couple of these nice tomatoes. Yeah, that's coming along. I don't know how I'm going to eat this though. I think I need to add more lettuce so I could fold it on itself like that. I think, yeah, that's the situation, unfortunately. Because I decided to be special and not use the paper. Yeah, it's my fault, I know. And well, what else? Yeah, we can't forget the hot banana peppers. So the hot banana peppers. I mean, this looks absolutely delicious. I'll bring you guys in close in just a sec. How long did this took a long time to make also. Man, it took me 50 minutes to make this. Definitely not a definitely not a weeknight meal. But yeah, it is what it is at this point, you know. What's done is done. And yeah, we got the fries also, so it's kind of burnt. Again, it is what it is. Do I have tongs? I do. Whew. I'm looking forward to dessert already, guys. But yeah, all right, let's go. We got some of these fries right here. I think I'm not going to wash the air fryer tonight because I'm going to use it tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, yeah, probably going to have to wash it. Here we go. And that's dinner. For those who are just tuning in, we got smash burger lettuce wraps. First time doing lettuce wraps, first time doing smash burgers, as a disclaimer. Let me bring a chair. Let me bring a chair. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. And like I said, I'm absolutely starving, guys. I'm absolutely starving. I haven't really eaten properly today, and it's almost 9 p.m. What's the food? What's the food on the menu on the lineup? We got a rib steak that I bought for $8, so we're gonna test that out on stream. And nachos. And then on the weekend, I think I'll do okonomiyaki or something like that, probably. Anyways, okay, that's going to be it for now. So we got the fries and the smash burger lettuce wrap. So we're going to test this out and see how it tastes. We'll give you the final verdict right here, right now, here on the Rice Bowl channel. Itadakimasu. I mean, the fries are good. Kind of dried out, but yo, Joe, what's up? Johnny C also. Yo, I missed a lot of the comments. Ketchup is classic as always. Indeed. Devin Sandwiches, what's up? Johnny C, what's up? Joe67, what's up also? Yo, Christine, member of the channel, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Alright, there's like a fly. Okay, let's quickly eat this. Eat some dessert. And then I'm gonna have to study. Although I woke up early today and I already know like a lot of the material on tomorrow's exam, so that's why I'm a bit more relaxed. But I should start studying. I should start studying for the next one. I think we have an exam next week, also on Tuesday or something like that. No, not on Tuesday. On Wednesday. Okay, so. Let's try this lettuce wrap out. This is really hard to eat. Really good. It's really good. Wow. Now I wanted to buy buns. Wow. That's really good. Yeah, I don't know. It's really good. I wanted to buy buns, but they were too expensive. Out of budget, you know? This is hard to eat, though. Not going to lie, the lettuce wrap. I think most people use iceberg lettuce, which I do have in the fridge, but like... This Boston lettuce is lettuce my mom grows, you know, so I wanted to use that, showcase that. I mean, I would definitely make this. I'm gonna make this for my dad, I think. I'll buy like proper bread though. But these smash burgers are really good. I mean, even if I showed you a half-eaten smash burger, I don't think anyone's going to be like, wow, they look so good, but wow. Anyways, tomorrow it's probably going to be nachos. Because the exam is at 5 p.m. And I don't know how long the exam is going to be. But, wow. Why go to Harvey's? This is really delicious, guys. You know, I wish... Yeah, I wanted to talk about a YouTube video I watched recently. As in last night, and it... Like, I don't know if it bothered me or what, but, like, it left its mark. It only has, like, 800 views. But, basically... Yo, I can't get over how good this is. Basically, it's a lawyer talking about how much money you can make in law. And... the person starts off by saying, like, whoa, I thought I was going to be a millionaire, retire early, this and that. But in reality, that's not the case. And then she goes to talk about a bit what it's like to work in private practice. Or like, I skipped through it, and I got to the part where she starts talking about her salary, or like how much you could make in law. And she basically says, in your first year, you could be expected to make up to $135,000 a year. I think it was $90,000 to $135,000 a year. And the angle she was taking was like, isn't it low? You know, like, surprise, it's not as much as you thought. It was kind of the angle she was taking, but I was shocked. Like, 1 year of experience, 90 to 135. To be fair, she lived in a high cost of living area, but still, like, it's a lot. And then she said something that kind of shocked me. She said, but my boyfriend's a software developer and he made more than me. And I was like, man, yo, these people are living on another planet. And it's not that it bothered me or anything, but like, I was just like, it's like two different societies almost. And yo, I apologize for those who are leaving chat messages. Cause my sink is like in a roll of tape, so it's kind of hard to see. Yo, Shuriken Zone, I always love your everything I eat in day shorts, as does Mrs. As for the other, the world is getting going in all sorts of crazy directions. Yo, indeed. Yo, thank you for watching the shorts though. I'm trying my best though. I'm trying my best though here with the limited time I have. You know what I mean? But thank you for watching. Was the Mrs. Shuriken. I appreciate it. Yo, Wendy, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Jay Garcia, I just got back from Chipotle. I mean, I wasn't huge on Mexican food growing up, but then I discovered Barburrito, and now I want to try Chipotle, but the closest one to here is like 6 hours away, so probably not gonna happen. There might be one that's closer, actually. I don't know. Yeah, it's just unfortunate I burnt the French fries. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Okay, we got a lot of lettuce for this one. We got a lot of lettuce for the second smash burger. So yeah, for those who are just joining now, you guys missed all the prep, but we're doing smash burger lettuce wraps today, and not because I'm vegan, or not because I'm keto, but because the buns are just too expensive. Yo, Abraham, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Abraham, they're burnt, honestly. The fries are definitely burnt. Which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We live and we learn. The Shuriken Zone, you're doing great, buddy. Just focus on school and YouTube as it suits you. Yo, exactly. Eye on the prize. The teacher was talking today how it might take us up to like at least 6 months. Oh, this is a lot of onion. YOLO. At least 6 months to find a job once we graduate, and I'm expecting it, but I'm kind of thinking like at a certain point I have to cut my losses because I haven't been working since I went to Japan the first time last year. So last summer, it's coming up to a year since I stopped working, and when I graduate, it's going to be almost 2 years, so, that's kind of a long time, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of a long time to be unemployed. So, once I graduate, I'll give it some time. I'll try to look for something, but I think I'm going to not cut my losses, but like, work part-time or something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Who knows? YouTube might take off by then, but not holding my breath, If I start uploading long videos, it might be a different story. I'm gonna try. I say it every weekend. I'm gonna try to film one this weekend, but yeah, it's a bit tricky. I guess I'll keep a few peppers for my sandwich tomorrow. No, we'll leave it at that. And that's the end of the peppers, I think. Oh, that's spicy. And vinegary. That's a nice spicy sauce, actually. Yeah, there's a maple leaf. Because there's a whole Buy Canadian movement right now, right? So, yeah, there's a maple leaf on the ketchup. Jay Garcia, I wouldn't call Chipotle Mexican. I mean, I don't know if Barburrito's Mexican either at that point, but triple S tier situation. Wow. Amazing. Come work for Apple, yo. I don't think they would hire me. Well, I'm going to do my best. I'm doing my best. I'm going to do my best, and who knows? I might apply for some of these big tech places just to see. But I'm not holding my breath, Yo, likes the apron. Yo, this used to be my work apron. It used to be my uniform, actually. I don't know how they would feel that I'm wearing it in a video. But, all the onions! I'm going to try to restructure this burger real quick. Man, I hope the nachos are good tomorrow. Shuriken Zone. People keep bugging me to make some long-form tutorials on tea brewing, and I'm looking forward to making them, but it's way to my sphere of experience a bit intimidating. I mean, I think if you do a bit of research and then it's like you make a long video about it, since it's so niche, it could pop off. And you're saying there's like demand for it also. You could maybe do something like making tea for the first time. I'm not sure. Jay Garcia, I heard people are boycotting US products. Good. Yeah, it's kind of becoming a movement actually in Canada. And I think companies are starting to jack up the prices on Canadian products, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. Don't want to get too political on this channel. Billy Joe, have you seen the new Opla live action trailer? No, I don't know what Opla is, so... The only OP and A that I know in one word is Oprah Winfrey, you know, but, I haven't watched Oprah in a while either. I used to run home when I was 13 years old to watch Oprah Winfrey. Because her show started at 4. I finished school at 4, so it took me 20 minutes my first year of high school to get home, so I'd run home. I'd get off the bus, run down this huge hill. It would take me like 5 minutes. And then I'd watch Oprah and then Dr. Phil. Yo, mine is named What's Up. Hope you're doing good. The Shuriken Zone, I have the format of the 3 videos I'm planning all locked down, and I don't need to research, and it's all in my head. It's just the actual filming that gives me the pod. Nah, just go for it. Just go for it, man. Like, who knows? Like, you might actually go viral, you know, and you'll be thankful you made the video. I say just press record. I say just press record, honestly. I guess, like, having all this lettuce definitely adds, like, a certain amount of freshness to the burgers. I don't know, low-key, I might like lettuce wraps more than I like regular hamburgers. But yeah, Shuriken, you know, me too, like, when I was starting out, I was a bit nervous to record. But I say just go for it, because, like, you might go viral, and then it could change your life, you know, these long videos. I can't get over how good that was. Thank you to everyone who stuck around to watch that, though. Okay. And then the rest of the fries. That kind of got burnt, unfortunately. Zachary Jones, what are you going to school for? I'm studying computers and programming. Computers and programming. But it's not a computer science degree though. It's probably closer to an associate's degree. I'm not sure. It's not a boot camp though, but it's similar to a boot camp in a sense. But it's government funded. Yo, Healthy Me, what's up? Unfortunately, I'm not eating too healthy today. Jay Garcia, oh, the OP, oh, One Piece, my bad, not Oprah. Healthy Me, Dr. Phil is a monster. No, actually, I'm not gonna comment publicly on other people because I don't want to get sued. But he's special. He's special. Yo, Healthy, I'm 28 years old. Mine says I'm rice old. The Shuriken Zone. Thanks for that, brother. I actually do feel better about it after hearing your recommendation to just hit record. It's really just a vid for some friends who want to know how to make tea, yo. I mean, that's how it all starts out, right? And it expands, and yo, you might get like 1,000 views, 2,000, you might get 10,000 views, you know. But yo, I recommend to just go for it, Shuriken. I recommend to just go for it, and I'm talking as if I'm some kind of YouTube expert, which I'm not. Yo, Jay Garcia is unironically the YouTube expert, so what does Jay Garcia think? Jay Garcia says, just do it, just like the shoe brand said. Man, it took me like 50 minutes or whatever to make all this food just for me to eat it in 10 minutes. It's kind of depressing. Well, I'm getting really tired also. I usually wake up at noon, but today I drove my parents to the airport, so I woke up at 8:45. So for that reason, you know, I'm a little bit sleepy right now. I might just like review for a couple of minutes and go to bed. I think that's what I'll do. Yo, I'm still trying to figure out who Jay Garcia actually is. Still promoted. Grow out your mustache. No, I don't think I would look good, you know. I usually shave my facial hair once every 3 days or so. Nah, yo, I don't think I would look that great in the beard. I would look weird, cause I don't think I could grow one either. I don't think I have the genetics. Because a few years ago, I got really sick, you know. I got the C virus. And I was basically bedbound for 2 weeks, so I didn't shave. But it's not like I had that much facial hair either. Like, I think my eyelashes were longer, actually, than my beard. Even though I let it grow out for 2 weeks. Yo, Shuriken Zone, indeed, indeed. Like, yeah, one of those fancy... I don't know how long it would take, though. Yeah, I got the C virus when I came back to Canada after... I was in Japan for like more than a year and a half, and I came back, and as soon as I started working, I got it. And I mean, that was absolutely a terrible experience. At least the first time I caught it, like I thought it was the end for me, not gonna lie. Healthy Me, do you have paranormal experiences? Yo, I don't know if anyone's gonna believe me, but when I was in grade 4, I saw a flying saucer. Now, If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. But I saw what I saw. It was work. It was like 8 p.m. I was walking in the park with my mom, and I saw a flying saucer in the distance. Or what I say? It wasn't an airplane. It wasn't. No. It wasn't an airplane. Well, I'm gonna have to move to my main phone. I think. Okay. I'll quickly do the Ninja Creamy. I just don't want to do it for too long, you know, because my neighbors are probably asleep. And I don't want to wake them up with that. I think, like, I got as much as I can for vegetables. Had some of that tomato, a bunch of lettuce. Again, for those who are just joining now, we got this T-bone steak at the supermarket today. Guess the price. Guess the price in the chat below. And we got some of that Ninja Creamy here. So I'm just gonna quickly put away some of this stuff. And then we're gonna have to use some of that Ninja Creamy creamified technology, or whatever you want to call it. I think this red apron. Oh, I'm gonna eat an apple, yo. I'm gonna eat an apple before going to bed for sure. I haven't had an apple in a while. But yo, my bad for those who are leaving stuff in chat. I'm not able to really see what's going on right now. Yeah, just gonna quickly put all of this into the dishwasher and get this going, I think. Yeah, don't want to chip the dish. Don't want to chip the dish. Yeah, that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna drink some water still, so I'll keep that out. Oh, the counter's really dirty, and these white counters, the dirt really pops. Yo, I think we have a world record, guys. 57 likes on a live stream. I really appreciate it. At one point, I was live streaming, and like not too many people were watching, so I was like, "Is this the end for me?" But it seems like people are coming out in big quantity to support. So yeah, okay, let's get this show on the road though. I'm gonna put away some stuff bit by bit. Clean as you go, like they like to say. Do I have room for this? Ooh, borderline. Yeah, it all works. Excited for Friday afternoon. I've decided I'm gonna go have some pizza Friday afternoon, and I'd love to do an IRL stream, really. Like, I'd really love to do that, but I don't want to get doxxed, you know? I don't want to get doxxed and become like a lol cow, you know? Like, people find out who I am, and then it's like kind of GG. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to quickly do this before it gets way too late, you know. Oh, yo, I'm scared this is going to break my machine. Yo, why is this bubbling up on the top? I don't know. Well, I kind of know why, but, yeah, so now you can see my creamy right here is broken. Well, Ninja, send me a one for free. Follow to find out. No, I'm probably going to have to buy one, but I'm just holding off. Because this is still manageable, you know? So, okay, let's go. Ninja Creamify technology. Here we go. I'm just gonna wipe out the grease while I wait. Get as much of that grease out from here. Coming down with a bit of a cold actually. I'm not too sure. But hey, it is what it is, right? One day at a time. This is some exciting news also. I ordered some pickleball rackets. So I'm excited to try these out. I'm excited to try these out. Yo, the Ninja Creami does sound like a truck engine, doesn't it? So let's see. Let's see how that turned out. I hope it doesn't require a respin. Although, yeah, this is going to require a respin. So you could see like it's a bit powdery, right? But that's okay. Not the pure rice bowl is here. I just have to add a bit of milk. Oh, I didn't know I had carbonated water for the bev. I would have drank this tonight. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yo, going in with that almond milk because I don't want to open the actual milk. And yo, my bad for skipping the people in the chat right now. I'm kind of on a time crunch. So this should be good. Yo, okay, wait, I completely skipped over everyone else's paranormal. Okay, one sec. Yo, that's not respectful. I skipped over everyone else's paranormal activities. I'm gonna have to take a look at what everyone else has to say, man. Okay, this is coming to an end here. Bye-bye. Yeah, let's see what the Ninja Creami has made for us today. Yeah, it worked out. So I'm just gonna quickly rinse off my do gadget right here. This is the good stuff that you don't want to go to waste. Really good. It still has a bit of a protein aftertaste, but yo, whatever. Just gonna quickly rinse this out. I used to put this in the dishwasher and it kind of deformed it, unfortunately. Oh, you live and you learn, I guess. Alright, I'm back. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream. Once we're done with the Ninja Creamy, because like I said, I still have to study. And this looks like it didn't mix properly. Yo, is this rust? Also, yeah, for those who don't know, so it turned out nice, eh? And there's no dairy in this. It's just almond milk and bananas and a bit of honey and protein powder. So yeah, I guess the whey protein can count as dairy. But I'm going to keep half of this for tomorrow, I think. If I eat half of this now, it's like a good... It's probably, I don't know, like 10 grams of protein, something like that. And then I had the hamburger. So there's protein in that. And like I said, maybe on Sunday I'll do the T-bone steak. Because Saturday I think it's going to be a big study day, you know, study sesh. If you know what I'm saying. So yeah. That's the scoop. Kind of excited for that. The last time I had a T-bone steak, honestly, I was pretty... I'll have this for breakfast tomorrow. Here, I'll keep a bit more. And we'll let this, like, soften up a bit. But, yeah, I'm not too crazy about the protein flavoring, but, yeah, it is what it is. Here, this angle is good, I think. Shuriken, so never fear, rice bowl is here. That's a catchy tagline. Yo, it rhymes. It rhymes. I'm clever. What am I eating? It's like frozen dessert made from protein powder, almond milk, and bananas. I'm getting back into weightlifting. Still a long way to go though. But the mic is scuffed. I don't know where the mic is on this phone. Yo, my bad, guys. Oh, yo, cocoa powder would have been good in this. Yeah, I kind of screwed up. Yo, we back? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where the mic is. Yeah, okay, so my bad. For my flying saucer story is I was like 10 years old. And in that point in time, like, not many people believed in flying saucers in my elementary school. It was like one more kid. And for those who don't know, I only learned how to like read English after I learned how to read French. So how did I learn how to read English? I was obsessed with like UFO books, Area 51, the Sasquatch, Bermuda Triangle. It sounds funny again. It might just be my voice. How about now? How's it now? Yo, I hope we don't have audio problems. No. How's the audio now? It's good? Okay. Well, Jay Garcia, if you could just let me know. But yeah, thank you, right? It might be a network error too. I think it's a network problem, honestly. But yeah, I was obsessed, right? And it's by reading those books. Yo, Lucian, okay, thank you, Lucian. But it's by reading those books that I like learned how to read English properly. And I was a believer, right? Like Loch Ness Monster, not so much, but UFOs and like Area 51, like I read so much. The crash landing in New Mexico. And then there was another friend in my school. My Mexican friend. I won't dox him or anything, but my Mexican friend. He was a believer also. And then when I saw the UFO, it's basically like your traditional flying saucer. Like imagine if this was a saucer and had two legs sticking out. Pretty high up in the sky, like in terms of perspective. Oh, okay, Bellas, thank you so much. Okay, the audio is fixed. But it was around this large, way up in the sky. And it wasn't doing anything like crazy movements or anything like that. And I was like, yo, is that a flying saucer? And I was telling my mom and she couldn't see it. But what I saw was not an airplane. Jay Garcia, I didn't know there were Mexicans in French Canada. Yo, in French Canada, it's everyone. It's everyone, you know, it's everyone in French Canada. Even someone like me who's half Japanese, Irish ancestry, like, yo, it's everyone up here. Helsimi, do you believe in ghosts? Nah, I don't know. I don't believe in ghosts, and I believe in UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to call it, and I don't know, like, how deep into UFOs and UAPs everyone is, but it was like kind of exciting last year with David Grush and all that, but there's a lot of scammers in the UFO sphere. That's the problem. So like you don't know what to trust anymore. But yeah, I don't judge people for believing like in ghosts or anything, because like I believe in like extraterrestrials, so it's like it's a bit out there too, you know. The Shuriken Zone, you're kidding. I learned to read by reading the series of books on paranormal phenomena from Reader's Digest, UFOs, cryptids, ghosts, and so on. Yo, I think a lot of kids had that pass, right? I'm not too sure, but I think a lot of kids. Me, it was Captain Underpants and the UFO like books like that. But I guess I didn't have a unique experience. Yo, Dima, what's up? Dimalicious, Dima, how's it going? Long time no see. Jay Garcia, I'm actually a ghost because I never reply to texts. Yo, I think Jay Garcia may have potentially ghosted a lot of girls back in the day and hurt a few feelings in the process, but I don't want to put shade on his name, so I'll let him defend himself if he's interested. Yeah, we're coming up to 2 hours of live streaming today, guys. You know, in an ideal world, I would go on for like 4 hours. I would go on for, longer than 2 hours. But yeah, YouTube isn't my full-time job, So unfortunately, that's not the case. Yo, Dima, you're haunting the old folks' homes. Yo, Jay Garcia scares us all. Yo, was those doxing abilities also like, yo? You gotta watch out. Yo, Vanessa, what's up? Hope you're doing good. I think there's a lot of first-time viewers today. So, welcome. This is the Rice Bowl channel. The Shuriken Zone. I feel like most kids my age weren't really into this stuff, but this was in the early 90s. Back then, if you believed in aliens, people thought you were a lunatic. Yo, I can imagine, honestly. But, I mean, it's equally crazy, right? That's what they say, if aliens do exist or don't. I mean, the universe is infinite, right? And we're basically saying, like, humans are the only ones to exist in this infinitely large universe. Which is crazy in its own right. Or we're saying that there's like people who live with us in this universe, which is also crazy. Gotta be honest, I think I prefer this without the protein powder. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Might have just a bit more. This is quite tasty, though. Hey, 61 likes. I appreciate. I think it's a record for this channel to get 61 likes during the live stream. I appreciate it, honestly, guys. I think I'm going to eat an apple and then call it a night, though. Here, let me just flatten this out. Tells me I believe in aliens because no way we live in this gigantic universe alone. Yo, that's what I'm saying, you know, like, if we do, it's kind of sad, like, I really hope before I pass away that there's some kind of encounter, some kind of disclosure, like, I don't know how much people follow this, and, people are going to think I'm some kind of, like, conspiracy nut, but was the black I think they call it the black box retrieval programs or something like that, and yeah, those clandestine retrieval programs, I'm not too sure, and how they already reverse engineered UAPs and UFOs for military purposes. I mean, it doesn't sound real, but imagine if it is, you know? Yo, lost value. Off topic, but speaking of aliens, but remember when peeps were trying to storm Area 51? Yo, I remember, honestly. That was... I was low-key hoping something would happen, you know, because... You know, my wishful thinking was like, yo, are they going to disclose anything? But unfortunately, nothing happened. The Shuriken Zone. Agreed. The odds of intelligent ETs not existing are pretty small. All things considered, almost non-existent, I should think. Well... Yeah, the thing is, it's interesting to think about, but if I talk about this in public too much... People think I'm crazy, you know, so, yeah, it is what it is, it is what it is, it is what it is, but at least I could share my thoughts online. But that's why I don't really share this channel to people. A few friends, a few past co-workers, a few family members, and that's it. Jay Garcia, my uncle is an alien. Oh, the space kind. Yo, Jay Garcia was the edgy jokes today. James Peak, your name is Rice Bowl, but like, that doesn't look like rice. Oh, hell no. We got, Ninja Creamy frozen dessert. You missed Smashburger lettuce wraps. James. But if you want to watch me brain freeze. If you want to watch me eat rice, you can check out my YouTube channel where I have over 1,300 shorts where I show what I eat every day and do food reviews. And I'm sure in a couple of those I'm eating rice. So if you're interested, consider clicking the link down below. But yo, tamago gohan for the first time today. Yo, I've never had tamago kake gohan. I've never had that before. The Shuriken Zone. Agreed. I want to live to see the day where they disclose the ETs certainly exist. Whether they're currently visiting Earth, they visit Earth in the past, or we just learned that they're out there. There's a lot of theories, right? Like, I think I'll keep it at this after for the ETs. Some say they live underwater, and others say they live in, like, a different dimension from us. So, just with our eyes, we're not able to spot them, because they're, like, on different wavelengths. But, yeah, the conspiracy does go, it does It goes deep. But yeah, anyway, sorry about that. James, if you want to watch me eat rice, definitely check out my channel and consider subscribing if you're interested. But no stress. Jay Garcia, I wanted to work for Area 51 when I was a kid. Yo, I think we all did, right? Well, those who knew, at least. Jay Garcia, went the intelligence route but never made it that far. Maybe one day, lol. Yo, Jay Garcia. Yo, Jay Garcia knows stuff, and he doesn't want to share it with us. And yo, that's okay. I get it, but like, I'm curious who you are. Like, who are you? Who are you really? Yo, Shuriken, my best friend is obsessed with making tamago kake gohan, but I've never made it for some reason. Yo, me like with the raw egg on hot rice, and then it's like you're using the residual heat of the rice to cook the egg. Like, yo, I don't know about that. You know, like if that's for me. I mean, in anime they do make it look good, but then in real life, especially with the eggs we have here, that's going to be a no for me, dog. Yo, did anyone watch American Idol growing up? Randy Jackson. What was the lady's name? I think it was Paula. And Simon. Yo, that's nostalgic. And then Randy. Randy would always be like, that's a no for me, dog. Yo, Justin Johnson. Should come to Trinidad, a Caribbean island, and try our foods. Yo. I don't know much about Trinidad, but Caribbean food is definitely something I'm interested in trying. I don't know, like what the situation is in the Caribbean islands though. Like, is it like how would I say it? Like, okay, let's say in Asia, Chinese food, Korean food, and Japanese food is like very different, right? So how similar is like Trinidad food with Jamaican food? Like, do you guys do jerk chicken and all of that? I'm kind of curious. This is a spoiler. Spoiler for a future cooking video. Spoiler. Okay, guys, I'm going to eat an apple, and I think I'm going to call it a night. Wash up the fry pans, and then I think we're going to call it a stream right there. Justin, Trinidad food has a lot more influences. Oh, that's interesting. Yo, Rain, what's up? Hope you're doing good. But from China, India, Africa, and all over. Yo, that's I'm gonna look into it. That's interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know how much it would cost me to go to a Caribbean island, though. I think it would cost quite a bit. For those who are just joining, we're going to be cooking this $8 steak. I repeat, I purchased the steak for $8. I still can't get over it. In a future video, not today. In a future live stream video, but not today. Yo, where are all my apples at? There's 2 huge ones here. I think I'll keep these, and I think I'll just eat a small apple today. Pink Lady. Not gonna lie, Pink Lady apples are not my favorite, but like, it is what it is. Grateful to have these at home with me. Not gonna lie, it sometimes feels like when you eat an apple at the very end. Yo, 38 people. Why are so many people joining in chat right now? Jay Garcia, I want to go back to Bigfoot. Justin, even our Chinese restaurants have a complete different flavor. You know, I'm sure, because like even in Japan, right, the Chinese food you have there is like completely different from the Chinese food you have in China, I think. Jay Garcia, I'm going to spoil from talking it out so much. Halsey me, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Yo, I think I'm neither, because you know, it's like I don't really like mind if I'm not doing stuff like out and about. Yeah, like I said, I don't really mind if I'm not doing stuff out and about, but I don't mind seeing people either, but I only see my friends like a couple of times a year, so. Hard to say. Justin Johnson, a lot of unique spices and flavors, highly recommend. We also invented the spicy KFC recipe and known for having the best KFC in the world. Yo. Yo, after hearing that, I gotta try Trinidadian fried chicken, man. The Sugar Goods, and I never really watched Idol. This show called In Search Of from the late 70s and early 80s was always my favorite, narrated by Leonard Nimoy. It's all about paranormal stuff. I didn't have cable growing up, so I don't know if anyone in chat used to watch The Amazing Race, if they used to watch Survivor, Jeopardy, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I don't know. I used to be like huge on reality TV growing up because our internet was so unstable, and that's all I had, public television. And I had a little circuit. I'd watch the news. And then on Wednesdays, I think it was Survivor. Sundays, it was The Amazing Race. And then I think it was on Thursdays, we had, or I think on Thursday, we had Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader in Survivor? Yeah, I'm not too sure. It was on Thursdays. It wasn't on Wednesdays. It was on Thursdays. And then I'd watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune every night also. Yo, Tabito, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the channel. Yo, thanks for leaving comments on the recent video, eh? Healthy meat. That meat is cheaper than the eggs. It's cheaper, but the thing is, it's ungraded. So we're going to see what it's like. And honestly, quick disclaimer, I'm not that great at cooking steaks. So, yeah, I may potentially ruin it, but on the flip side, it's only $6. Justin Johnson, love your videos and watch them religiously with my fiance. Have Trinidad and Tobago on your bucket list for sure. Yo, I'm gonna take a look, you know. Like, definitely the time, it's like not a good time to travel, but you know, down the line, I would like to maybe go here and there, maybe go here and there just to visit. And yo, thank you for watching with your fiance. Kind of blows my mind, cause you upload these videos and you get like thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views a year, and you don't really know who's watching. So yo, thanks for leaving a comment, Justin. I appreciate it. The Shuriken Zone. I still love Jeopardy, and I watched the first few seasons of Survivor. I also used to watch Hell's Kitchen Master. Hell's Kitchen. I used to watch not live though, on the computer. Master Chef also. And then Survivor, I think I watched like Fiji up to Heroes versus Villains, and then we had a few of the DVD sets at home. So I don't know if anyone knows if I say it like Colby Donaldson, Richard Hatch, Boston Rob, Amber. Maybe people don't know what I'm talking about, but and then for The Amazing Race, the seasons that I really like, it was when there was the two cowboy guys who kept on pronouncing baguette, and I don't know, it was the funniest thing ever when I was a kid. But ever since I got hooked on YouTube, yeah, not too much reality TV, unfortunately. Yo, Justin, thank you so much for watching, I appreciate it. I have to go blow my nose, guys. I'll be right back. My question for those who are watching from home is, how many people blow their nose on chat or on live stream? My bad, you won't find too many. The Shuriken Zone, I think I only watched maybe the first 3 seasons of Survivor, maybe 4. I remember the folks you mentioned. There's Lex, Big Tom, Cassie. Cassie was on. Eason. Who else was there? There was Greg. There was Mike, Elizabeth. Yeah, man, it's nostalgic. It's nostalgic. Yo, JHE, what's up? Yo, JHE, for those who don't know, is also another regular of the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. How's me, bro? According to experts, you should eat fruit first before a meal, not as a dessert. Yo, I believe that, honestly. Fruits and vegetables before to fill you up with the fiber, but yeah, just the nature of the beast doing live streams. You have to do the cooking and all that first, so people watch. So it is what it is. And after all the greasy food, it's kind of nice to have something like sour and like. This is a good apple, also. My bad for what I said about the Pink Lady apple. This is a good variety. JG, do you eat the apples top to bottom? I guess that's what I'm doing. Yep, that's what I'm doing. The Shuriken Zone, I don't know how many people blow their nose on stream, but for the sake of authenticity, maybe more people should, Like, I don't share 100% of my life with everyone, but like, honestly, like 90%, probably like 90%, I think people know. So keeping it as real as I can, without getting doxxed. And there's also people, in my life who probably don't want to be talked about on the internet, and it's not like I asked them, like, is it okay if I talk about you on my live stream? But, common sense, common sense. Apple tier list, Cosmic Crisp, Honey Crisp, Fuji, Jazz, Pink Lady. Yo, those are all good apples. Granny Smith is good also. Yo, Pragyo, what's up? Lots of people watching today. I don't know why. Maybe we're getting a reversal in the live streams. But if you're interested, I'm going to try to live stream tomorrow, and we have avocados I need to use. And I've never really made nachos before, but we're going to try it out. Bought some salsa today, the budget brand. So if you're interested in taking part in that, definitely tune in tomorrow. Probably towards 8 p.m. I have an exam though, so I don't know what time that's going to happen. The Shuriken Zone, I really like Envy and Cosmic Crisp apples. Yo, Cosmic Crisp. They're a bit pricey though, but really good. Envy apples sometimes have a nice pear flavor, I find. I've never had an Envy before, so I can't comment. I'd love to try. I used to be allergic to apples, but now I don't know. It's like one of my favorite fruits. Wolf Chief, what about grape apples? I've never tried grape apples. W nachos. Indeed. Triple S tier situation for the nachos. Hopefully they turn out good tomorrow. I'm not big on sour cream or anything like that, but we have the avocados I need to use. A bit of beef left in the fridge, so yeah, we're gonna try to empty out the fridge, and then Friday, like I said, I might be going to the pub. With a friend, and for those who know me from my previous channel, so Rice Bowl is not my first channel. For those who know me from my previous channel, I might be going to the pub with Kid Dynamite. I haven't messaged him yet. I'm going to message him now, I think, or after the stream. And then Saturday we might do We'll keep it light because you know that's like 3 days in a row grease bombs, and then this is roast beef sauce and T-bone steak will be on Sunday, I think. Yo, Justin, it's currently 10:41 p.m. Wolf Chase, carne asada or keema? Yo, is keema like keema curry? I'm not too sure. Carne asada, I don't think I've ever had that before. Yo, Vortex Coder, what's up? Member of the channel. Thanks for using the stamps, by the way. Hey, for those who are interested, for the low price of 99 cents a month, you too could become a member of the channel. And you can see Vortex Coder's name is in green. There's a rice ball beside his name, and there's a triple Esther situation sticker. So those are the kind of benefits you get, but unfortunately, other than that, not much else. I say this every time, but I don't like keeping like stuff behind a paywall, so yeah, that's the situation. You get the same videos, the same live streams, nothing's hidden behind a paywall. All you get is just your name in green, a badge, and the stamps. But no stress though, no stress. Just watching is plenty. It's plenty enough. The Shuriken Zone, I'll try to catch your live tomorrow, man. I'll be interested to hear how the exam went. But I'm certain you'll do it. We'll see. It's an easy topic because we just started the course, but I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes well tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go study a bit soon, but it is what it is. How's me? Have you tried avocado with chocolate? That is a good combo. Yo, that's never crossed my mind. Do you just dip it in melted chocolate? Wolf cheese. Keema is ground beef. Yo, that's interesting because in Japan we have something called keema curry, so it's probably from keema, from whatever language this is, because it's like ground beef curry. Justin Jonathan, I thought you would have a different time zone. Would tune in tomorrow, tune in. Yo, thank you so much, Justin. And yeah, even though we live so far apart, I guess we live on the same latitude, is it? So yeah, it's probably the same time zone. Wolf cheese, avocado and chocolate combo sounds insane, yo. I'd have to try it though, for sure. I'd have to try it for sure. Before I dunk on it, you know. Jake Peters, how's school going? Yo, school's going alright, yo. Lots to study, and yo, not gonna lie, I'm really scared to fall in behind, so I'm studying every day, but learning a lot, so I don't know, I hope I find a job, that's all I'm gonna say. A lady in class today, she had previous experience as a developer, and she shared to the class that she had a job interview yesterday for Morgan Stanley. So I was like, okay. And like, I guess people see this degree and it's not completely worthless, you know. But yeah, that's her story to tell. Can't dox her. And thanks for asking, Jake. JG, Switch 2 out today, 629 CAD. Yo, is it out today? That's something I haven't been following because, you know, I'm not much of a gamer anymore. That's a lot though, 629, man. I think I would pay up to 400. Yeah, I'm not too sure though. It's like 629 CAD normal for consoles, or am I just out of touch? Jay Garcia, join the membership. No stress though, but I would appreciate it, but no stress. The Shuriken Zone. Shengper tea or oolong with chocolate is awesome. Yo, I can't even imagine oolong tea with chocolate. Cold or hot though? Jay Garcia. Switch 2 is 450 in Yeehaw land. Well, is 450 a lot for a console nowadays? Because like I said, I don't game, right? So
Like how much? How does that compare to like a PlayStation and Xbox? I'm not too sure. Or I guess since it's like handheld, also a Stream Deck. I'm not too sure. Justin Jonathan, you can actually make a nice avocado mousse or a nice chocolate mousse with avocado. I don't like avocados personally, but it slaps. Got to use cocoa powder and agave or any sweetener. I'm just trying to think how that works, because I guess like even if it's exposed to oxygen in the avocado brown, since you're using cocoa powder, it's not even that visible. This is why I don't think I would be able to open a restaurant, because it's like I can't come up with this stuff on the fly. Like, yo, honestly, like people at home have better ideas than me. I'm just a guy with a phone, you know, but people at home have better ideas than me for sure. The shuriken though, not in the tea, of course. Chocolate, oh, on the side. Okay, okay. Yo, I was like, yo, that's kind of weird inside the tea. Not gonna lie. Healthy me avocado chocolate smoothie. Try it. Yo, I think that's gonna be a no for me. Jake Peters, what got you interested in learning the banjo? Yo, the only reason why I started like getting interested in bluegrass music when I was young, also I was like 9 years old. It's because my mom had the Deliverance CD, dueling banjos, and then I was mesmerized. Not gonna lie, it's like I've never heard anything like that before. And yeah, just from there I wanted to start learning how to play the banjo. And my parents bought me one like almost 10 years ago, and I didn't touch it for 8 years, and then it's only like 2 years ago last year that I really started to practice it. Like lately, honestly, I haven't been really like learning anything, just practicing what I already know. But I just like the sound, you know, the speed, how it's fast and loud. But I like music in general, you know. I used to do the clarinet, the piano. I would like to learn the saxophone, but maybe post retirement. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream soonish. The original Switch was $299. I mean, that seems like a deal for sure. I might buy an original Switch then. Yeah, because I usually like me. I usually play like the past generation console, you know. Because if you start buying new gen, it's too expensive. So I started like playing the 3DS when the Switch came out, or like way after the Switch came out. But yeah, I don't know. Video games, I'm not going to say they're a waste of time, because it's like they're fun, but it's just like I'm a bit busy right now, and I don't play video games, but I used to play a lot. That's not true. I play Pocket TCG. What am I saying, yo? I'm lying, but I don't play consoles. I don't play consoles. My brother has a Switch, so you know, I like Smash, I like Mario Kart, and I used to be addicted to Mario Kart Wii back when I was in university. You know, I wouldn't skip classes for Mario Kart Wii. I skipped one class once for some YouTube drama, you know, because there's like live streams. That was a big deal back in the day. But but what was I saying? Yeah, I never skipped classes for Mario Kart Wii, but at one point I was just really training Rainbow Road on Mario Kart Wii, for those who know what that is. And yeah, yeah, my grades were going to take were going to slip down if I wasn't careful, you know. So yeah, that's why I just avoid it, you know. I kind of have an addictive personality like that. Justin Johnson, all right, bro, you have a good one. Gonna go off to bed too, yo, Justin. I understand, because we're in the same time zone. But thank you for watching, eh? Yo, a lot of people seem to want to try the avocado chocolate smoothie. I mean, potentially I could do it. I don't know. JJ, favorite broke meal, soy sauce and rice S tier situation? Yo, for me, it's probably cutting up cabbage and mixing cornstarch and an egg and dashi powder and cooking it up, and then putting like okonomiyaki sauce. And it's kind of expensive to make. Like the sauce is kind of expensive over here, like in North America, but in Japan it's so cheap. So I used to eat that a lot when I was working at the restaurant where I was wearing this apron. Cabbage is really cheap in Japan. Eggs are really cheap in Japan. Dashi powder is really cheap in Japan. Potato starch is really cheap in Japan, you know, so. And it's really filling. It's like volume eating. Jay Garcia, I find them used all the time for $199 and the Switch Lite for $80 to $120. I mean, that might be fun, buying a Switch Lite for like $100. I want to play that new Pokemon game, Champions or whatever. I'm interested in that, but yeah, I can't buy a Switch 2 for just that either. I think I'm going to just stick to PTCG because, you know, as much as I want a Switch 2 to play Mario Kart and all that, it's I can't justify the price point, you know. Especially since I'm not working now. Especially since I'm not working now. The Shuriken Zone, I've always loved the banjo and bluegrass music in general. I drew a lot from Highland Scottish music, and that's my family's background, so bluegrass always seemed a bit familiar. Yeah, you know, like mountain music, bluegrass music. If anyone wants to hear like two really good banjo songs, my recommendation is Foggy Mountain Breakdown by Earl Scruggs and Big Country by Bella Fleck. One is like traditional, like when you think of the banjo, Foggy Mountain Breakdown is like that's the song, and then Big Mountain by Bella Fleck is like, wow, you could really make a banjo sing like in a different meaning. So those are the two songs I really recommend: Big Country by Bella Fleck and Foggy Mountain Breakdown by Earl Scruggs if you want to get a taste of what the banjo's about. Because, just stereotypes associated with it. Some of them are true, some of them are not, so you should give it a listen to yourself. Some other nice banjo songs are like Ballad of Jeff Clampett, Jed Clampett, I think it's called. Cripple Creek, you know. Anyways. Shucking the Corn. But yeah, anyways. Wolf Chase, broke meal, mayo, mustard. Oh, mayo, I can't do mayo, though. Mayo, it's like, for me, it just like muffles all the flavors, you know, so. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Because I know in Japan, though, some people really love just putting mayonnaise and soy sauce on rice. Like, it's probably in the same spirit, but, yeah, just the mayonnaise, it's a bit tricky for me, you know. Jay Garcia, Switch 2 fund. Imagine if I became one of those, Twitch streamers, if I figure out how to put a little bar over my head, and, $649, and if we hit that, I'm gonna buy a Switch 2. But, I don't know, like, even if I did a Switch 2 fund, it's not like I'm going to start doing gaming streams, you know, so. Yeah, maybe not a Switch 2 fund. I spoke to people directly at YouTube. I spoke to representatives at YouTube, and I told them, I didn't tell them, but I asked them, could you just please implement a live sub counter during live streams? And they said they'll think about it. But I have a contact at YouTube now, and I want to talk about this in another video. But they recently sent me some merch. I haven't unboxed it yet. I have to get to that. But yeah, it seems like they're going to send me more. Looks like they're going to send me more also. So I don't know what that's going to be, but we're going to unbox that. It might be a cap this time. I don't know. But I have a contact at YouTube now. So if this channel ever gets taken down, at least I have the peace of mind. Now I could contact the channel manager of this channel, or whatever you want to call it. So thank you to everyone who watches, who lets me have a partner manager. But Blue Skies, members of the channel, Omanji, long time no see, RB, finally, I appreciate it, Blue Skies. I've been live for 2.5 hours, and I might have to end it soon, but thank you for watching even a bit, though, and thank you for watching the videos too. I see you comment a lot, and I just feel bad I can't respond to every single comment, but at least when I'm doing the live streams, I do my best, answering to everyone, but just the videos, it might sound like just typing, and that's true, but it's really hard to find time, guys. Honestly, it's really hard to find time. Like, I could explain my schedule to you, but if you're not living it, it's kind of hard to visualize, so. But at least when I'm doing live streams, if you leave a comment, question, or concern, I'll get to you. So anyways, Blue Skies, thank you so much for the support. Bella Joe, good night. Shuriken Zone, Bella Fleck is pretty awesome. Indeed. Big Country is just like a masterpiece of a song for sure, for sure. Wolf Chief, mayo on rice. Yo, Bella Joe, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, yo, mayo on rice is like a popular thing in Japan. I think a popular topping. Mayonnaise and salmon, mayonnaise and soy sauce, but you know, meat mayonnaise in general is so yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Jay Garcia, show us the hat. Yo, I want to make a long video about it, but I just don't have time. I might film something on Saturday. On Saturday, I might film something. I might stay tuned. Stay tuned. I might film something on Saturday. Don't know if I'll post it on Saturday. And the channel might start taking a new direction, at least for the long videos. At least for the long videos, because I estimate for this channel to get the remainder 51,000 subscribers, this channel needs to get. Wait, Jay Garcia, just do you have a silver play button or not? I'm curious. Did you ever get your silver play button? Because for this channel to reach the 100,000 subscriber mark, do you like grilling? Yo, Jor, you know, it's like on propane, I don't mind it, you know, but I'm just not that good at it, you know. For sausages and vegetables, I'm not bad, but for steak, it's a bit tricky, you know. It's kind of hit and miss with me, especially, you know, for the cheaper cuts that are like paper thin like that. But yo, we got the. Yo, I've been showing this like 15 times. Oh, this is a waste of electricity. We got this huge T-bone steak right here that I paid $6 for. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in the skillet or on the grill. Probably on the grill though, because I don't want the smoke alarm to go off. But the only problem is if I do it on the grill, I can't really bring the camera outside because like that's kind of dangerous for doxing purposes, you know. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. But Wolf Chief, I had fun chatting. Have a great night. Bye, yo, Wolf Chief. Thank you so much for the participation. I appreciate it. Yo, Joe Wells, what's up? Hope you're doing good. I kind of have to end the stream, not gonna lie, because the thing is, okay, look, we just started the UI portion of the course, the user interface portion of the course, and we only started last Friday, I guess, or it was on Monday, I'm not too sure, but, you know, we barely learned anything, so tomorrow's test is, yo, Blue Skies, we just finished cleaning up. I made lettuce wrapped smash burgers. They were really good. They were really good. But, yeah. So tomorrow's exam is pretty easy. It's HTML and CSS. We already did it in an earlier course, and I studied that previously in a different course when I was younger. So I'm not too worried. But I'm gonna review a bit now, I think. Yeah. The Shuriken Zone. This isn't my usual custom, but I actually had a bowl of butter rice. Oh, butter rice is good. Earlier, it was just medium grain Japonica rice with European style butter, shoyu, and some chili garlic sauce, but it was awesome. Yeah, butter rice, butter rice, it's real, butter rice is really good, especially if you do it like, kind of like fried rice in the fry pan, you know? Just take a well-greased pan and then throw your rice in it, and then when it starts to like char a bit, throw in a knob of butter, a bit of soy sauce, some green onion. Triple S tier situation. Yo, Luciano, what's up? Nihongo? I'm not. Nihongo maybe? I'm not too sure. Blue Skies, man, I'll try to watch earlier next time then. Okay, yeah, so yo, Blue Skies, if you're interested in joining today's stream, I don't know or tomorrow's stream, I don't know what time it is in your time zone right now, but let's say it's noon right now. Oh, it's a bit early for you, noon. Maybe towards like 10 a.m., 9:30 a.m., like 2.5 hours earlier than what time it is now. I think I'm going to try to start streaming tomorrow. Again, I have an exam though tomorrow, so whenever that ends, it starts at 5 p.m. So I don't know if it's a short exam or a long exam or what, but when that ends, I'm going to jump onto the streams to make nachos. So Eastern Standard. Oh well, yo, if Blue Skies, your Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe 8 p.m. ish, maybe a little bit earlier. I think I'm gonna go live. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go live. But yeah, I think I have to. I just got a notification. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end. Look, I want to continue streaming. Make it to 3 hours, cause, if I'm gonna stream, I want to stream. But 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of pushing it, right? And it's almost 11 p.m. I still have to study. Still have to review some stuff. I think what I'm going to do is review some Java, and yeah, review for the test tomorrow. I'm going to try to wake up early, like at 9ish, and then I'll review for like 5 hours, go for a run, come home and study again. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's live stream. I think we had a lot of viewers today. I don't know if we broke any records. I'll let you know in tomorrow's stream. But yeah, we had a lot of people watching today. And if it's the first time you're watching today, a quick intro for who I am. My name is Rice Bowl. I make what I eat in a day videos, sometimes product reviews. I've been doing less of those lately out of pure laziness. And long videos to come if you're interested. Probably going to be cooking related, because, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. I think I need to get 6 million long form views. Yo, Jay Garcia, I wanted to ask, do you have a silver play button before I end the stream? And if you can answer how many views you got when you hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm curious also. If you don't want to answer, that's okay though. But the Shuriken Zone, I need to try this fried buttered rice. Thank you for the tip, Rice Bowl. But yes, review your material and hit the hey, brother. I'll catch you next time. Yo, thank you so much, Shuriken. Yo, thank you so much for interacting also, because it's like a two-way conversation on these live streams. I cannot do it alone, like I say all the time. But wait, but Jay Garcia, I thought you had 240,000 subscribers. Yo, I swear, like, I remember you commenting saying that you had like 236,000 subscribers. Because you remember Kim, who doesn't really like join us anymore for these live streams. Yo, Kim has a lot of subs. He sent me his channel. Well, not his channel. He's a cameraman or something. I'm not too sure, an editor. So I was shocked. But I remember you too. Or I might be. Yo, am I confused? I don't know. I was under the impression you had 242,000 subscribers though, Jay. But yeah, anyways, all that to say, if in order for me to get 100,000 subscribers on this channel, which is the goal, to get the silver play button, that's the goal. I either need to get probably 30 million more shorts views, or 5 million long views. And I'm trying to think, like, is it easier for me to get 30 million views in shorts or 5 million views in longs? Probably 5 million views in longs. I'm not sure though, but I'm going to try to I'm going to try to make some higher quality cooking videos in long format that have viralability, if that's the proper word. And if those don't work out, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to I'm going to have to come to the fact that this channel is not going to hit 100K. And that's alright, even though it's a goal. I could always start a new channel or something like that. But yeah, that's what's brewing in my head recently, a bit, trying to get this channel to 100K. But anyways, we'll see. Blue Skies, your travel series looks good, man. Yeah, yo, that was like driving 14 hours a day, sleeping 8 hours. Like that was intense, because I had to come back for school. And I think the last episode I'll release on Friday or something like that. But I'd love to do that again, because it's rare where you could just do something like that with your brother at this age, So yeah, it's oh man, that was a good time though. That was a good time. I don't have any videos edited for tomorrow. Maybe I'll wake up early and edit a video, or skip the upload all around. I might skip the upload all around, I think, tomorrow. And I'll live stream again tomorrow, and then Friday I'll have an upload, and then Saturday I'll film two long videos, no upload. I might upload a long video in the evening, unboxing what I got from YouTube, and then yeah, we'll see there. I really have to lock in with the studies. Yo, BM, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Jay Garcia, gotta work in McDonald's for more stories. I mean, if this tech career thing doesn't pan out, I might work I don't know where. Maybe food service again. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't really have a plan if tech doesn't work out, because I'm giving myself like until next summer, I think. Not this summer, next summer, and then I'm going to see where I'm at. Like, if I'm just not landing any interviews, I might have to wrap it up, come to grips with it. But if I'm getting interviews and yeah, we'll see, we'll see. It's a big case by case, but right now we're in the student arc. Then we're probably going to be on the job hunt arc, and then we're going to be in the career arc, and then we're going to be in the job hop arc, and then who knows? We might be in the family arc. Yeah, we might be in the family arc, and then we might be in the retirement arc, the early retirement arc, and then we might be in the elderly arc. Blue skies. The most you can do is always do what makes you happy. That would translate much better. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. But yo, 70 likes on the live stream. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. But one of my dreams is to really have the silver play button. So my first channel, I kind of messed up my chances with that. Unfortunately, it peaked at 61K, so I was missing 39K subscribers. And this channel, it was going like parabolic to growth, but it slowed down quite a bit, so it's my fault also. So yeah, I want to figure it out. I definitely want to grow this channel because the dream is to do content full time, honestly, but it's unrealistic. But one day at a time, one day at a time. I think today's like live stream did like pretty well. We'll see the numbers when I end it here now. But I just appreciate the support, guys, honestly, because without the support from the people at home, nothing happens. A lot of YouTubers they blow up, but it's like, you got to remember, it's thanks to who? It's thanks to the viewers. Like, you're no one without the viewers, and yeah, I'm grateful. That's all I'm trying to say. But cause I grinded 8 to 9 years with no one watching. No one watching. But yeah, I talk about it a lot. I don't want to get too sappy. I don't want to get too sappy. I wonder if I live stream for like another 2 hours, if we would hit 100 likes on the live stream. I'm not too sure. Do you think we could get to 100 likes before I end the stream? I don't know though. I don't know if that would do anything though. No, I don't want to force anything. But I think 72, like 72 has to be a record. I think a lot of people watch today. Or if not, we have a high average viewer duration. I'm curious. Nan said hi, yo, Nan. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Said y'all, Japanican. I mean, I have some of that Japanese blood, some of that American blood, some of that Irish blood, some of that Canadian blood, some of that German blood. Apparently, I have some of Aboriginal ancestry also. My mother's grandfather's grandmother, something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm a big mix. But Patrick Connor did. My phone died, and at least I'm back for the end. Yeah, I have to end this soon. What's my phone battery at, by the way? 32%. Man, the Google Pixel is a good phone. Hashtag not an ad. Man, the Google Pixel is a good phone. Hashtag not an ad. It's important, so I repeated it twice. Jay Garcia, best I can do is unlike and like it again. I don't know if that would add as an extra like. Okay, guys. I mean, I have to get on with my night though, so should I end the stream now? Should I end the stream now or quickly wash the pans? Quickly wash the pans and end the stream. It's up to you guys at home. I might quickly wash the pans and end the stream. Cause it's kinda lonely alone in the house, It's kind of lonely. No, okay. I think I'm just gonna. Hashtag not an ad really sold me. I need to buy one. Hashtag not an ad. But yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm starting to feel congested again, so I want to blow my nose. Blue skies, yeah, washing the dishes will happen off camera, I think, because we won't be able to hear now that I'm thinking of it. I've had a good mic, at least, but that's not the case. Anyways, thank you so much to everyone who's watched today's live stream. Tomorrow, hopefully, there's going to be another one. I just don't know with the exam. The exam's starting at 5 p.m. I don't know what time it's going to end at. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I'd be surprised if it goes past 8 p.m., honestly. And, tomorrow we have avocados we need to use, and so I bought some salsa, so we're going to be doing nachos. We have fresh vegetables my mom cut up for a salad, and I guess she never ate them, so I'll eat them. And what else?
I might boil some asparagus or broccoli or something. No, I'm gonna. Yeah, we have 2 heads of broccoli. Yeah, I might boil some broccoli. So I'll make sure to stay hungry for dinner tomorrow. I don't want to be too hungry for the exam, so I'm going to eat some tofu and radish. So I think I'm going to wake up, study 3 hours, tofu, radish, then study again for 2 hours, and then run, and then work out. I might do a 10-kilometer run tomorrow. And yeah, I think I'll work up a good appetite, hopefully for the nachos, because the food is going to taste that much better. Patrick Connaughton, you're going to stream again soon, hopefully tomorrow. Towards 8 p.m. EST. Towards 8 p.m. EST. Again, I don't want to promise anything. Like, don't cancel any activities you have, because Rice Bowl may be streaming. But yeah, the idea is tomorrow we're going to be streaming again. Tomorrow we're going to be making nachos. We made what did we make today? We made the smash burger lettuce wraps. And after that, what are we going to do? T-bone steak at one point, maybe sometime during the weekend, and okonomiyaki. And then maybe towards on Monday, I think Tuesday I have an exam. No, Tuesday, I keep on mixing it up. It's next Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not too sure. But then on Tuesday or Monday, I might do, I'm not too sure, but at least the nachos, hopefully we're going to do tomorrow. Yo, Arayon, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. But I don't know why I said it like that. But I'm gonna have to end the stream now, guys. It's 2 hours and 52 minutes. Not that long of a stream, not too short either. But yeah, I have to study and clean up a bit. So thank you everyone who watched, who members of the channel. Thank you so much for supporting that channel, for supporting the channel financially. Thank you to everyone who left comments, interacting. Without that, I cannot keep going. So thanks to the viewers, at home viewers just like you, that push me to continue going with these live streams. I hope you have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Tomorrow, potentially, I would say 80% likelihood that we are going to live stream. Last time I said that in January, I did not or February, I did not live stream. But this time, I think tomorrow, there shouldn't be a reason why I don't. Like, I'm alone in the house, you know. So, yeah, anyways, have a good day. See you in the next video or live stream. Lots of new people watch, so if it's your first time watching, consider subscribing to the channel just to be up to date with the Rice Bowl content. That's my name. Have a nice day. See you in the next video or live stream, and goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.